Okay, let's roll into our post-qualifying press conference for tomorrow night's Irwin Tools night race at Bristol Motor Speedway. Our second and third fastest qualifiers for that event are up on the media center stage right now. And our second quickest is Carl Edwards. He drives the number 99 Aflac Ford for Roush Fenway Racing. And our third quickest is Joey Logano. He drives the number 20 Home Depot Toyota for Joe Gibbs Racing. Carl, you were up on that pole there for a little while, and Jimmy knocked you off. You got to be pleased with how your car's running, though.
Yeah, I was on it for 15.54 seconds, or however long it took Jimmy to run that thing.
Right.
I couldn't believe that Jimmy got the pole running the bottom. I thought the top was faster. For me, it was faster on the top. And when I was watching his lap on the big screen, I thought, oh, he's on the bottom. He screwed this up, and lo and behold, he ran a really fast lap. So it'll be a good starting position for me and our team. A lot better than practice started. We were, I think, 40th or something in the first practice. So the guys picked it up throughout the day, and it's a good run for us.
Joey Logano, certainly you got to be pleased with your qualifying effort out here this afternoon as well.
Yeah, we struggled a lot in practice too. You know, we weren't our race trim stuff was okay. Yeah, I didn't think we were really good by no means, and switched to qualifying trim, and I think we ended up to the 30th quick on the board. You know, by the end of practice there, and I just couldn't get the same feel that I was looking for like I had last time I was here. And you know, I was thinking, you know, it's a different tire. You know, it just don't have the grip, and I don't think I'm going to find it. We were just trying to get something close at least. And apparently, Greg Zipadelli and the Home Depot team figured something out while we were nationwide practicing or qualifying over there. And I went out there and dropped it off into 1 and 2 and picked up the gas. I said, "Oh, there it is." I said, "Where'd that come from?" So it was pretty cool. You know, when Carl ran his lap, he beat me by just a little bit, and I was, oh man, it stinks to get beat by that much. But Jimmy ran a really fast lap. I don't think I had that much in me.
Okay, we'll take some questions now for Carl or Joey. If you have one, raise your hand. Any questions for Carl or Joey? We'll start right over here.
Are you going to ask for Dustin? Is it your own question?
You know he will never live that down. Yeah. Tom Jensen, Speed.com. For either of you guys now, had 90 minutes or I'm sorry, 2.5 hours practice, whatever it was, on this new tire. You've gone out and qualified. How do you expect it's going to race? What are you looking for tomorrow?
What do you think?
Well, we're going to find out a little bit tonight. You know, watching the truck race, it didn't seem like tires did a lot. You know, it looked like a lot of guys, I think they only pitted once, I think. So, you know, I don't think it's going to be huge. I mean, we bolt on tires and practice and didn't really go much faster. So, you know, I think there's some goody-goody for the first couple of laps in them, but it seems like they kind of balance out pretty quick to what the old tire was. So it might just be a track position game. I'm not sure. You know, we'll see what the fall-off is here in a nationwide race, but I think a lot of it's just going to be moving around the racetrack trying to find speed. I think there's going to be a lot of guys up top. It's going to be really hard to pass, I think.
Yeah, there could be some really interesting strategy. You know, at the end of the race, there could be people that stay out and, you know, come from nowhere to, you know, to hang on to a top spot. And we'll just, like he said, you have to see how it goes after 50 laps or 100 laps, but it's going to be interesting.
Go ahead, sir.
Joey, this question for Joey. Jim Sacco with Bristol Paper. With the Harvick incident earlier in the year and Newman, is this the kid on the Cup Tour trying to flex his muscles and after 2 years on it, or what's the reasoning behind all that?
I don't feel like I was trying to flex my muscle by no mean. You know, I'm not as pumped up as Carlos over there. So, but you know, I just I wanted to talk to him about it last week, and I did. I expressed how I felt about it, and that's that. You know, if it's, you know, I stick to my word. I stick to what I thought then, and that's still the same way I feel.
Other questions? Anybody? David has one here. Chad? Well, we need a microphone, man. It's going live, national.
Wow, pressure.
David Houston,
Did you see that bead of sweat
ESPN.com.
right, sweat right there?
Carl, you mentioned you surprised Jimmy won on the low line or got the lap with there. You think that's going to figure into on the double file restarts at the end? I mean, it looked like a lot of times last night in the truck race, it was the high side. Would that change your thinking there?
Yeah, I'll be curious to see what line Jimmy picks for the start. You know, I just really believe that top was better. But you know, he went immediately after me and made the bottom go faster. So I don't know. I think that throughout the race you'll see guys trying different things, and you know, after a few restarts we'll know. But there were guys in practice running very, very high, you know, and guys running very low, and this track is wide enough. That's a far enough distance that you know, the faster car will win.
Any other questions? Okay, Carl, Joey, thank you so much, and good luck here in just a little while in the race, and then also tomorrow night.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.